What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do a Cody on a trampoline and double Codys and just general tips on Cody rotations. I think Codys and kabooms were the most highly requested tricks to teach you guys on my last video. To everyone who commented, these were the ones that I saw the most. After today, I'm definitely doing kabooms, twisting on trampoline, double backs, I think, half ins, full ins maybe, I'm not sure, and I don't know what else. So in this video, I'm basically going to be showing you guys like my tips for when I do Codys, like what I do that works for me. Not everybody like flips the same way, so maybe certain things work better for you than they do for me. But I'm going to be explaining to you what works for me the best. So let's get into it. First off, if you guys want to learn how to do Cody, it's important that you know how to do a backflip first. Backflip is simple. I don't really think I need to teach that. If you know how to do a backflip, there are two ways you can do a Cody. You can either do a stomach drop or a back 3/4. Stomach drop looks like this, and the back 3/4 looks like this. To do a stomach drop, it's pretty simple. All you need to work on is keeping your body straight when you jump up. It's kind of scary at first to stay straight because you're kind of worried you'll hurt yourself. If you like pike your legs in the air like this, and then straighten them out at the very end, you shouldn't have a problem landing softly on your stomach. Back 3/4 are definitely more scary, but in my opinion, they get your rotation way faster. So to work up to a back 3/4, you're gonna want to start off with a back flip and continuously land on your knees like this. Keep on working on those, and every time you do it, try to release your tuck a little bit earlier. And the step before back 3/4 looks just like this. If you can do that consistently, land right on your hands and knees, all you have to do is kick out your knees before you land. You can either tuck when you do the back 3/4 or kick your leg or keep your legs straight. I personally prefer to just do a layout the whole way. But if you tuck, it'll look like this. And a layout looks like this. Now for both of these, it's really important that you keep your knees, like your knees right here at a 90-degree angle, or right around, somewhere around there. You don't want your feet to touch when you do a Cody, because if they touch, you can't really get any rotation. So make sure you don't do this. So after you're comfortable landing on your stomach consistently, it's important that when you land on your stomach, you need your hands to hit in front of you, like this. When you land, it's important to be consistent with your hands in front of you. After you've mastered that, that's when you can start actually working on the Cody. I'm gonna move the camera and get a different angle so you guys can see what I'm doing. The thing a lot of people have trouble with when it comes to Codys is like getting rotation off your stomach. The key to getting rotation off your stomach is it's all about pulling your knees in. Some people say it's by pushing off your hands, but for me, it all comes from your core and pulling your knees in and tucking like this. So to build up to actually doing the flip, you just want to work on pulling your knees in off your stomach, like right when you hit, and then go into your bat consistently, like this. After you're consistent enough by pulling in, and you feel like you can make it over, all you have to do is like pull your knees in and hold. At first, it might feel like you won't make it, but that's how everyone feels like when they first do a backflip and double backs and Codys. It's all the same. There's always a fear that you won't make it, but it's just the first one that's scary. After you get over that mental block, it's really easy. So the landing will feel just like landing a backflip. The only difference is you're doing a little bit more of a flip because you're going off your stomach and not off your feet. So that's what it looked like doing a Cody with a back 3/4. This is what it looks like with stomach drop. Like I said before, I personally prefer doing it with a back 3/4, but either way works just fine. All right, so to sum up the Cody for you guys, it's really important that you're comfortable with landing on your stomach before attempting to pull in, because otherwise you might hurt yourself. But keep in mind, you're not gonna have that much height if you're going off your stomach and only doing a single Cody. So if you land on your neck, it won't really hurt that bad. And also, all your flip comes from pulling your knees into your chest really fast. pushing off your hands helps a little bit, but focus more on pulling your knees up because the bounce from the trampoline is already going to propel you with enough rotation or enough height. So once you're comfortable with landing regular Codys, I'm going to teach you guys how to do double Cody and how to like get more rotation in general. Before I start teaching you guys how to do double Cody, I'm just going to tell you right now that before you actually throw it, it feels really scary just doing a Cody to your back. The rotation, it feels like you're not going to make it, but it's just like a double backflip. If you, like once you actually pull in and commit, it's way easier than you think it is. So I'm just telling you that right now before I start teaching you. If you can do a Cody to your back and you can untuck early, the chances are you can do it. So a double Cody, it looks just like this. So the most important thing about double Codys is being able to get consistent with your height on back 3/4 or stomach drops. Again, I totally prefer back 3/4. I feel like the rotation is way easier. It's way easier to get rotation off of it. So remember what I told you guys about pulling in really hard for getting more Cody rotation. That's gonna play a big role in getting rotation for a double Cody. So the way you lead up for a double Cody is simple. Just do a Cody and hold it to your back, and that looks just like this. I'm not gonna get too much height for the build up because I'd probably go out of frame. With some trampolines, you hit the ground if you go too high. So just warning that if you go too high in your trampoline and you know you hit the ground, it might hurt your stomach a little bit or your chest. But once you're consistent enough with pulling in and tucking and making it around to your back, all you really need to do is get more height and pull in more. It's important that when you tuck wider like this as opposed to a tuck like this. And another important tip, if you're doing back 3/4, you want to travel a little bit backwards. I'm not sure why this helps, but you get more rotation if you go backwards on your back 3/4. I just found that to help for me. I'm not sure if it helps other people, but that's just how it works for me. So I'm gonna do one more double Cody, and I'm gonna try to land it too. I don't normally land them on my first try, but I did with the one I did earlier. So I'm gonna readjust the camera, and I'm gonna show you guys another double Cody using all the steps and the tips that I've told you guys that helped me do it. All right, that one counted. So again, all your power comes from pulling your legs up and tucking early. If you tuck too late, you're gonna stall your rotation a little bit and you're not gonna get as much power as you want to. So I think that's gonna wrap it up for today's tutorial. If I taught you guys well and you learned something, make sure to leave a like and tell me down in the comment section. If you guys have any unanswered questions about Codys that I forgot to mention in the video, leave a question down below in the comment section and I'll be happy to get back to you. I think tomorrow I'm probably gonna do a tutorial on kabooms because that trick is also highly requested. So until tomorrow, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, share with your friends if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out.